talking about Johnny Wilson, and Johnny, had a good year last year, and I was wondering what's next for him in his development.
One of the things we talked about is, being a consistent ball catcher. Making the catch every play. Looking at ball and ball security. Another thing too with Johnny is being a student of the game. I just talked to the guys the other day about, great players are students of the game. They study a lot of film. So not only catching the football on the field, but just being a student of the game and studying film and studying opponents, technique, and the different things that we'll get a chance to see during the season.
You just brought in Keon Coleman and another portal guy. What did you see in him in that evaluation?
Well, the beauty about Keon was, we saw him in high school, and we actually recruited him in high school. So we had a relationship with him, with his family. Coach Jack had a relationship with some of his coaches. So we had talked for a long time before he chose, his place, where he wanted to go to school. So obviously he played basketball and football. So when it came down to his name being in the portal, we were like, yes. And then we got a chance to talk to him. He also checked off all the boxes for us. So we knew it would be a great fit, and it's been paying off. He's done a really good job being around other players. Because you're always taking a chance. With a guy from out of the portal. You got to start all over. Just new things, new place, and. But he's done a really good job of not trying to come fit in, but just coming in and being himself. Guys has been in has welcomed him, and it's been really good so far.
I've heard he's exceptional athlete.
Yeah, he is very exceptional athlete. Obviously, when you can get a scholarship playing basketball and football, I think like old Andre Cooper, but he's probably a little bit faster, but he is a really good athlete. Change direction, his movements, ball skills. He's a great athlete.
Destyn Hill is a different situation again, and you guys made an evaluation on him several times now.
Right. Yeah, and it's good to have him there. He's been jumping up a bit to try to get here. He's finally here now. It's been kind of the same thing, with Keon. He's come in and he's embraced everything that Coach Norvell and we stand for here at Florida State. He's done a really good job coming in and trying to study and get better and get caught up on some of the things that he missed out on. But he's got an unbelievable chance here at Florida State to be a really good receiver.
Does he appear to be a slot receiver, or would you categorize him?
I think he can be both. I think he can play both. He can play inside receiver and outside receiver. He's got the size. He's got some speed. So he's smart enough. I think he can play both.
Now, some people are concerned about there being a 2-year layoff. Have you seen him developing as?
I say this: the first day we worked out and we did. I think it was conditioning drills. You couldn't tell that he had a 2-year layoff. He was pushing himself. Very intensity was high. Did a really good job pushing through. It wasn't just a let me just get by. He's pushing himself to the limit. So I was really proud of him for that. Excited about that because it was a kid that hadn't played in a long time, but he came out and that condition was very hard. And he pushed through it. He did a very good job that day.
It seems to me that your ability, the NCAA rule change, that you can now spend 3 hours a week with him beginning in June, that had to help him rather than just being adrift from the summer.
Yeah, that's big because you get a chance to, not only meet with the guys, you get a chance to go out and do skills and drills with them. Part of that, we can't be out and do like the 7-on-7, some of those different things. We're competing against each other. We're just going out with the individual time, working the technique and the fundamental things, and then getting a chance to, work as a team, as a unit, getting aligned, the splits, and all those different things. Just him just getting the opportunity to go through that. And then now he gets a chance to go through it again here with camp. So really good opportunity for him to learn early on and not not just what I have as an assignment in the classroom. You got on the field and actually have a chance to walk through it.
Back in the day, those 7-on-7 practices were intense. I remember the year in school, and even before you, back when Dion was here. Do the players bring the same intensity level to those that they used to?
I know in the off season it was very intense. As we can't be out there with them when they're competing against each other. So I would hope that they practice, just like as if coaches was out there. But I know in our practices, when we do practice, every part of practice is intense. Coach Novell makes it that way. The coaching staff makes it that way. Because all of our guys got to respond.
So let me move on to Winston Wright. How has he progressed since the spring?
I've been pleased with Winston. Champ's done a really good job this offseason. Just focus on getting better. He's done a really good job in the training room. He's done a really good job on the field, his workouts, his conditioning. He got up to his max speed, at the highest of his max speed since he's gotten an opportunity. And I've been really pleased with him, the way he's been working and his mindset getting better.
You've had a place in your heart for him overcoming that injury.
Say it again.
You've had a place in your heart for him for overcoming his injury.
Right. Yeah. When you see a young man go through something like that, and he wanted to come here, be successful, have the opportunity to go to the next level, and those things. And, it's kind of taken away from him. It's out of his hands what happened, but to see him persevere, like he did, and he didn't battle out. Just to see him motivate me, to see, just the want to, him believing and praying. It was just unbelievable to see him respond the way he responded. That's helped me, myself, out the staff, the other guys in that room, on this team. To see a young man, go through adversity and overcome it.
What can he